We got some Dragon Balls here,
Yeah, Dragon Balls appear in the Dragon Ball.
and they're hidden behind such a secure,
So secure,
secure system.
incredibly secure this so that two 6-year-olds can undo it.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect.
Yes. Hello, welcome to this week's episode. Jared now watch Dragon Ball Super's episode number 4. I'm Jared, joined always by Doc Cow and Ladium.
Hello.
We are discussing episode number 4. It's called "Bid for the Dragon Balls: Pilaf and Crew's Impossible Mission." So yeah, we kick off the episode, and Beerus and Whis are flying to find Goku, and Beerus is upset with the mid-flight luncheon.
The dining choices.
Yes. He's like, I don't like this. I'm sick of it. And Whis is like, dude, I've only made it for you once. How could you be sick of it?
A century ago.
And Beerus is just full on cat. Like, I'm sick of it.
I'm sick of it.
And then eats it anyways, because of course.
Of course, yeah. I mean, very cat-like of him.
King Kai is trying to get Goku away, and he's like, hey, you should go to Bulma's birthday party. And Goku's like, no,
No,
I don't want to.
I'm bad at it.
And then Bulma's still very upset that Vegeta and Goku have not shown up and are doing their own thing as Gohan tries to give her punch, and Krillin tries to be like, well, how old are you? And he gets punched. And then here comes Android 18 to talk about the prizes.
Well,
Bingo!
And then Chi Chi gets mad because she's like, I needed more tickets for bingo.
Yes, because the big bingo prizes are the grand prize, a secret. And then there's also like a private jet, a castle, a car, normal things for
I think there was
bingo.
a I think there was a diamond in there at one point, like a giant
Yeah,
diamond.
yeah.
Yeah, the very normal bingo prizes.
Of course. Uh, Goten and Trunks are just running around the ship, just exploring and everything, and eventually they find their way to where the bingo prizes are, and Trunks is like, yeah, these are fine, but here's the secret prize, and like presses the button, and a giant like sphere comes out of the ground, and it's got lasers around it, and Goten gets shocked by it. And
Mm-hmm.
then Trunks is like, they're like Goten's like, hey, how are we gonna see it? It's all secured, everything. And Trunks is like, there's a security flaw here, and he just unplugs it, and that's
Yep.
fine.
He's like, my mom didn't think of this one little flaw. Unplug.
And she also left out the combination for the key lock on it, so he just like done.
Yep.
And they open it up, and there are the Dragon Balls. They're like,
Whoa.
whoa, cool. Anyways, let's lock this up and leave, I guess. We cut to a small desert island where Emperor Pilaf and his flunky Shu and Mai are trying to get buried treasure and failing miserably.
And also trying to fish and also failing miserably.
Everything is going terribly for this trio. Yeah, they're just hanging out, and then once Goten and Trunks pop open the thingy and show off the Dragon Balls, it pops up on his Dragon radar, and he's like, "That's weird. That's all the Dragon Balls, and they're all coming right at us. There's no way that's possible, right?" And then he sees the ship coming at them, and he's like, "Oh." And he gets very excited. He's also catching a fish at the same time, drops the radar into the ocean, and then doesn't get the fish, and then pulls the radar back out of the ocean and is like, here, look, the Dragon Balls are coming to us. And then that's when Goten and Trunks reactivate the security system, and they disappear. And the Shu and Mai are just like, I think you're too hungry and you're seeing things.
Or like dropped it in the water and now it's broken.
Yeah. So they head over towards the boat because they're like, okay, I guess we should try this. And then a shark comes after them.
So I couldn't watch this part.
No. And they have to speedily head towards the boat and try and climb up it, which, doesn't really work well until Goten and Trunks just throw them a rope ladder like, hey, come on up. You want to get on this boat?
This is the easiest way to get up here.
It's true. They also offer them food, but they're like, no, we can't eat. And then they're like, I guess we'll just go eat instead. And then there's a cavalcade and a parade of food just going right by them as they're just like starving. And then Goten and Trunks show up and are like, you sure you don't want food? And then they're like, let's eat. Nom, 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 nom.
Nom 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 nom.
We go to the Capsule Corp, where Vegeta's doing his training. He succeeds in doing his training bit at 150 times gravity or whatever. And he's like, I'm so fast now. Ha 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 ha. Nothing can stop me until everything shuts down. And then the secretary shows up and is like, Mr. Vegeta, it's a message from Ms. Bulma. He's like, get out, woman. I do not want to go to a party. I do not want cake. I do not want meaningless chatter. And then Bulma just yells at him through the phone. He's like, get your Saiyan butt to the party. I'm
And
going to
then
put up
the
with so
phone
much crap with you.
explodes.
And he just like looks like side-eyes. He's like, oh, okay.
Uh-oh.
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 We go back to King Kai's planet where Goku's still training and King Kai's trying to rebuild his house still. Goku fires the Kamehameha and, has it come back at him and tries to defend against it, of course. And he blocks it, but then that also makes King Kai's house go down again.
Mm-hmm.
And King Kai is very upset by this. He's just, just chewing Goku out and then eventually slips up and mentions Beerus and Goku's like, oh, who's that? I knew you were hiding something from me. Who's that? Tell me who this is. Who is it? And then King Kai kind of like goes off about here's who Beerus is and everything and blah, 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 blah. And then after he finishes up his explanation, King Kai realizes that, uh-oh, they're here, and just flings Goku into the destroyed house. And just in the nick of time, as Whis and Beerus have arrived on the planet. Dun dun dun. What could possibly happen? They'll fight.
Yes, they'll fight.
They'll fight. Here's the difference from the manga. This is just an anime only episode.
Oh.
So there you go. And also, chronologically, this episode marks the first appearance of the Pilaf gang since the Dragon Ball episode Outrageous Octagon. The trio did not appear in Dragon Ball Z.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh. Okay.
So there you go. So yeah, not a whole lot happening this week. Just kind of like, hey, you want to see some bingo prizes? Here, you want to reintroduce these characters from Dragon Ball. Also, Beerus shows up on King Kai's planet.
Mm-hmm.
Which is going to lead us into next episode, which is, of course, episode number 5. It's called Showdown on King Kai's World, Goku versus Beerus the Destroyer. We're gonna have a little scuffle, a little fight.
Somebody might go Super Saiyan.
Someone might go Super Saiyan Tree.
Whoa.
So yeah, we'll see Goku getting his fight on and see how he fares against Beerus next time. But for now, if you'd like more from us, head on over to seasonlanguagecheckup.com or sec.cool where you can find past episodes of this podcast and other podcasts, like Season Language Checkup OVA. You can also find columns and reviews on the site as well. If you'd like more from Ann Ladium, go to annladium.com to get columns and reviews. You can follow us on Blue Sky, seasonlanguagecheckup.com. Buy our books, One Shiny Moment, a critical analysis of Love, Life, Sunshine, Hot Tubs, and Pac-Man on Amazon.com. And get sports on Patreon, patreon.com/SACOVA. So join us next time as we get a little bit of a fight.
Pew pew.